Welcome to the Sunday morning simulcast with Rom Wills. Envision 2022 as a great year for you. You got to see it. You know what? We'll always come down to the new year, and everybody always has New Year's resolutions. Indeed, I already know it's going to be very crowded at my gym this coming January. They usually at the gyms, they usually last from about January to about March, and then it gets back to normal. You know, people want to do everything. They got all these New Year's resolutions, all this stuff they're going to do. Then they come back the next year and they got to repeat the resolutions. I'm going to tell you what, for 2022, envision it will be the year that you will at least make progress in your dreams. For some of y'all, really accomplishing the dream. Whatever, figure out something that you want to do and just see yourself as doing it. Focus on it. Make it the thing that you got to do no matter what. You know, just overall, envision it as a great year for you. Now, you know what? I know everything's going on out here, and there's a whole lot in the community. There's a whole lot just globally. I mean, shoot, I could list off a whole bunch of things. It's so many things. We still have the COVID. We got supply chain issues. I mean, it's a whole lot. But you know what? One of the things I found, people who are successful, they get through these things like it's nothing. Like, there's been a whole lot for everything going on. There's some people they making billions, literally billions. And even people not on that level, they can honestly say, hey, you know what? I've started a business or gotten a raise on my job. We've moved to a better place. People still succeed. Now, you got to decide which one you want to be. Despite everything going on, do you want to be that person that flows along with all the bad stuff? Or you want to be that person who's going to say, you know what? I'm going to make it. I'm going to accomplish my dream. I'm going to do it no matter what. Because despite everything going on, the means for anyone to accomplish their dreams are still out there. Just pay attention. Like I said, you got a whole lot of people that actually have gotten richer, happier, everything. They found the right mate for themselves. They established a connection with their creator. I mean, it's something. There's some people who've still done it. You want to be among that group. For everybody hearing this message, I want you to think about it. What's 2022 going to be for you? And you know, look, at the very least, think of it as being better than 2020 was for you. Now, if you were very successful, everything was just doing it for you in 2021, okay, think in terms of doing better. If you've had a really bad year, just say everything happened to you. There's only so far you can go down. You have no place to go but up. I want you to think about once you've hit rock bottom, where else can you go but up? You can't go any lower. You're not going to dig any deeper. So you just think to yourself, even if it's just small steps. It could be small steps. You know what? Take them. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Think about it. You get all these Olympic level runners, sprinters and stuff. They had to learn how to walk. They took small steps at first. Shoot, most of these billionaires, they started off very small. I mean, it's almost a trope of a business starting off in a large $1 billion business starting off in a garage. I want you to think about that. You know, great relationships. They started with the two people who might not even liked each other at first, but then they're the happiest together. I don't care what's going on. You can always do better. And just think in those terms, though. Just in those terms. Think about just being better, just being like making more money, having happier relationships, being a better person. That's the most important thing. Even if that's all you do, just become a better human being. That's a great thing in itself. You know, you can think, okay, I'm going to be healthier. I'm going to be healthier. Shoot, I'm going to tell you what. Even though I'm getting older, I'm thinking about being healthier. I've been going to do a few lifestyle changes, how I'm doing stuff, looking at, going to like, well, I got a whole bunch of stuff, already to exercise, but I'm like saying, okay, change some of the stuff, how I'm eating and everything. It's the thing that no matter what, no matter where you are, like 2022, you know what? It's almost, how a little child is giddy on Christmas Eve. They can't even sleep. I remember when I was little. And I had figured out, I knew where the presents came from because I said where we lived at the time. I said, one, we don't have a chimney. Two, where we live, Santa wouldn't come through this neighborhood. So, I knew the gifts were downstairs. I will never forget me and my sister. We stayed up. We stayed up. We were watching TV, and this is back in the days when we only had like 3 main channels, and then with UHF, like 2 more channels. So we were watching, we were doing all this stuff. Play cards. We were doing all this stuff. 12 midnight, we started playing, jumped right into our gifts. we just jumped right in. Because you got to be giddy just like that, because we couldn't sleep anyway. We couldn't sleep anyway. We could sleep anyway. You got to be that excited, though. Honestly, you got to be that excited for 2022. Like, go into it, say, you know what, I don't care what's going on. And not just an empty, like, not just an empty New Year's resolution. Mean it. Go for what even if it's just one thing, say, you know what, I'm going to make that one thing happen. And you got to be excited. You're going to know it. You got to have faith. Whatever your spiritual path is, just have faith that you're going to make it happen. That is going to be better because you can't go any lower. Don't think, oh, it's going to be bad, everything. No. You're going to swim upstream hard. In fact, stuff come against you, you're just going to brush it off your shoulders. But just envision 2022 as a great year for you. All right? Really envision it. And I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to chill out for a while, right? I'm going to chill out, right? I'm not going to, I ain't going to holler at y'all until next year. I ain't going to holler at y'all until next year. So anyway, like I say, I'll talk to y'all next year. Peace and many blessings.